Yes, I was gonna say, when you get married or if you have a relationship with somebody, you should just know that your life is in their hands. And I think a lot of people don't know that.
You gotta make sure that that's the right person.
The right
you don't
choice.
want to marry somebody who whole attitude just do a whole 360, and you like, hold up, where is this person that I was just kicking it with, that I fell in love with, that I love? And it's just this monster. Like, hey,
you just take your time.
Like, why? Like, what is this person? Like, where did you come from? Why are you acting like this?
Yeah.
Like, yo, who are you?
That's why I think the friendship thing, that was good that we did that.
You gotta be friends first.
Yeah.
Cause she didn't. And when we were single, she didn't want to come in my apartment. It was me and my two homies. She's like, I ain't coming in there. Y'all dirty. All y'all got is pizza boxes and Patron bottles. And blinds. I'm like, yo.
I don't know what that is. I hope this video turned out right. See that right there?
Mm-hmm.
You pushed the button.
That's focusing in on your baby hairs. It is too. Look, when you get back in the thing, it definitely is. But you definitely got to make sure that you got the right person. Like, you really got to know who this person is. Like, okay, can this person hold this down?
Yep.
Regardless of all the clowning and all the whining and all this and all, is this person going to get up and go to work is the main thing. Even if, like, okay.
And even side hustles.
Exactly.
Like, sometimes there's certain things that you do. Like, every now and then I'll pick up some hair. I'll do some little something. But I keep my main job. But, you'll do your side hustles. Is you frowning? You'll do your side hustles and you keep your main job. You gotta save up money. That's another thing too. As in a relationship, save.
As homeowners
money.
too, you have to save up money. Like, you have
never
to.
know what's going to happen.
Like, what? There were so many times where it was just like, oh my goodness, I'm glad we got this. I'm glad we got this. I'm glad we got this. Like, oh my goodness. When we started punishment, when the world was on punishment and we couldn't do nothing, I'm glad we got this. Then I'm glad we got this. Like,
how many
yeah.
times you was
But just still, it's like, yo. Like, you be like, what the heck? Like, why? Why? Like, there's still stuff that you gotta, handle. And there's stuff that you put off, like, all right, that'll be later, whatever. Yeah. But there's just
cosmetics in the house.
Yeah, like there's other stuff that you be like, yo, the real stuff, man, you better handle that. You better handle that. Like, nah, I ain't got time to be playing. Let me handle this, and I'm gonna get that later. Like, I see people still playing. Like, why?
Focus. You gotta focus.
There's a lot of stuff that I calmed down, that I stopped doing when I got with Sheba. And I married Sheba. Like, she really ain't like all that drinking. I'm saying, I was like, I really didn't care what she was saying. I'm going to go hang with the homies on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So, once I started seeing how she really didn't like that, I started falling back from that. Then I picked up on smoking. I was already smoking weed. I left the drinking alone. And then I was like, all right, I got to get my I got to change my life. Got to get a CDL. I left the weed alone. But then I got into the car accident. So I was back home. And I was like, I'm not taking pain pills. I got addicted to the pain pills in the hospital.
And I'm glad you didn't get addicted.
Oh, man, I was so dope sick.
Bad stories
I was
people getting
dope sick in the hospital. I told the nurse, listen, don't bring that in here. I'm not ever taking no pain medication. No. I don't even take over-the-counter medicine right now. If I'm hurting real bad, I'm just going to sleep.
And using her massager.
Yeah. Or that.
If you didn't watch that video, watch it.
So, I just see how she just didn't like, if I was on some like everyday drinking or everyday, like she really didn't care about the smoking. But she did, but she didn't. It was just like, that's a little too much.
I understood that, but at first I didn't understand how bad how serious the pain was. Once I found out how serious your pain was, I'm like, okay, well, I'd rather have him. And it's like being understanding. That's where this is going. I'd rather have him smoke the weed because it's like natural, like whatever, than get addicted to the pain pills because I know that's really bad.
And now I'll be like, to this point now, from then till now, I'm really not a big drinker. I'm really not a big. I don't even smoke weed because of my CDL. I'm really not a big partier no more. Just to see the simple fact of the growth, just dealing with my wife. Like, nah, she be like, bro, like you ain't gotta keep going outside every Friday. And now I don't even like since we're still on punishment, but we're not on punishment, but we are. But it's like
cool to have fun with your friends.
It's cool to
then.
But
now,
every weekend
older,
it's like nah, it's cool. Chill for a minute. Nah. Chill for a couple weekends. Just chill. You ain't got to keep going outside. Mm-hmm. But then I just be thinking about that, like, yo, you know what? She's right. All that hanging out, like, nah. Because I remember some girl told me that. She like, big guy, you're always in here, and that's not a good look. Mm-mm. She like, why? Like, I know your wife said something to you about that, and I was like, you know what that is? She's like, yo, you're always in here. Always.
And it's like. I just, you know what, honestly, I just gave him, because it's like, when you got out of the car accident, it's like, I let you live your life to the fullest. If this is what you want to do, if this is what you want right now, as long as you're going back and forth to work, and it's not becoming a problem financially, and I just let him live his life, because it's like, truth be told, it was scary, you know, how good your quality of life was going to be. It was scary. You know, I just wanted you to just be like, you know, and I'm going to let my hair down, or not let your hair down, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to let you be you for a minute, because you've been through a lot. You went through a lot. I just wanted you to be around your friends. I wanted you to have fun. I wanted you to just do whatever you wanted to do. As long as you kept it, you know, kept the household right and everything. I felt as if you deserved it. Thank God you still here. I looked at it like that.
I still be getting away with cleaning up the house and dipping them. You know, where are you going? You didn't clean it. Shut up. Yes. This is just done. The garbage is out. There's no dishes in the sink. There's no dishes in the dishwasher. I'm out of here.
I don't know who that shut
I'm out of here.
Not for me.
I'm going outside with my friends.
Oh, so that's what you're telling me. You be thinking in your head, because you don't be shutting me up like that.
Who are you talking to? Right. I'm outside later, guys. Later, I'm going outside with my friends. But you definitely gotta find the right person. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes you gonna go through some stuff, and you gonna be like, all right, whatever. I'm going in the basement. I ain't got time to argue with you.
Oh yeah.
And she'll follow me, and I'll be like, man, get out of here, like. Because
us as women, we want to make sure that our point is being.
Your point is heard, and your point is.
Yeah.
But when we tell y'all to leave us alone, leave us alone. We're trying to get up. We're trying to calm down. We don't want to hear your mouth. We don't want to hear your crap. We don't want to hear
us
it.
As women, we are talkers. I gotta get it out.
We don't want to hear it. You heard we even said it. You said it 57 times. Yeah, so you cannot tell me that I didn't hear it. What you said 57 times.
I'm trying to make sure.
Even if it didn't process the whole 56, but it processed that 57th, I heard what you said. Now leave me alone. Go upstairs. Period. Like, just go upstairs.
Period.
Yeah, period. The heck?
But you know what I've noticed, that a lot of people say like they don't like couples channels. Like, I don't like couple channels, but it's like, I guess, you know, I think couple channels are nice.
We do be watching them little joints.
I think they're nice. We're not going to never do no pranks. We won't play that. We won't play pranks. Ain't nothing wrong with them. Ain't nothing wrong with them. People can do what they want to do, but it's like, we'll say, because a lot of people say like, oh, they're not going to tell you to bed. They're not going to tell you this and that. We argue. Like we are human. But we're not going to put it out here for the world to see. Like, we'll tell y'all.
We'll argue in the store. We argue in the store.
What we argue in the store about?
It was in Lowe's that one day.
Oh, about the lights?
Yeah.
Oh, cuz.
I had to tell the little worker, you better get out of here.
Cuz I was reading the box and I'm like, this is not it. I'm a woman and I still be knowing some stuff. So I'm this ain't the right.
That was the part. No, that was a separate time. We're talking about the time when it was me, you, and the two homies, and the homie was like, mad about the oh yeah,
about the bucket.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to tell you, there's a difference between the buckets. There's a food grade bucket.
And that was a different time too. That was a different time too. Like we get our arguments on.
We do.
Like and like She's not holding her tongue. I ain't holding my tongue. Oh, well.
We'll love each other later.
I'll check the mess out of her real quick, and she'll check the mess out of me real quick.
I mean, we always, hey,
and then
it's
be
just
like, hey,
real.
homie, where you going to eat at?
Yep.
Where you want to eat?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Or who's cooking, me or you?
It don't even matter. But let me tell you, somebody's getting checked real quick. And it ain't going to be no being quiet. Nah. We going to keep going back and forth. Exactly.
Get it out. Because I think that's the reason why we lasted so long.
Rule number one in arguments.
2012.
Don't argue in the car.
2008.
No arguing in the car.
Sorry.
That is the never argue in the car. If you got something to say to your husband, your boyfriend, don't you argue with that man in the car. That is terrible. We don't like it because your voice is booming off the glass and it's too small in there. I be having to tell Sheep, don't you argue with me while I'm driving. Let me focus on the road. And if you got something to say something, I will check you real quick, something ignorant, so you can shut up.
But that don't happen.
It don't happen, but it's just like,
worse.
Oh, Lord.
But I know. Because it's like what you've been through before the car.
Don't argue with your husband or your boyfriend in the car. Don't do that. That's the biggest distraction.
Yeah, you don't want to get hurt. You
don't want to get hurt. And you don't want to hurt somebody because of an argument. Yeah. Because you wouldn't go get no juice. I went and got some juice. I asked you if you wanted some, and you said no. So you expect me to share my juice with you?
We don't argue about no juice.
That's just
an example. Yeah, but I guess we could end up wrapping this up. I just think that you just have to respect each other. You have to be honest. You have to be true. And for the men and women, but mainly it's for the men, but for the women too. If you don't want to be true to each other, and to me, it's like in relationships, I found that in past relationships, something was missing or was something I was missing. And I was younger and I didn't know what that something was, but I knew like there's something missing. What is missing? And the thing that was missing was family. Even though we're husband and wife, even though we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but it's like the big guy has let me feel like me and him are family.
Church.
Sometimes in a relationship, in a marriage, we looked at each other as it's like, this is my homie, this is my friend. It's like, I really think you play different roles in a marriage. Sometimes I look at him like, this is my dad. I mean, not saying it, but I just mean like the way he loves me, the way he cares for me. I feel sometimes it's like unconditional love. And you could get that from, you just play different roles. Like he'll take care of me like a parent would. That's what I want to say.
I have to tell her, you ain't my mom.
Yeah, and it's like sometimes I act like I'm his mom. And, it's like we play different roles for each other. I had to be a nurse for him at one point in time. He had to be a doctor or nurse for me. And it's just like, you got to make sure that person's all right. And even being accountant, financial advisor, like you have to wear so many different hats in a relationship. And I think a lot of people don't know that.
Take a deep breath. Go ahead.
I mean, it's like I feel so strong.
You spit like 57 bars in one breath. My boy Bacham on Wheels on Bergman. Beats was over there making beats, and Bacham was rapping. I lie to you not. Bacham spit 99 bars in one breath. I was howling.
I mean, I just feel like, if I did that, it's like I'm very passionate about this. Like, I really believe in. I was searching for something, but I didn't know what it was. And it's like, when I met you, it's like, okay, this is it. This is that family type thing where he got my front, my back, my sides, everything. Me and my mom, we have a very strong relationship, and I could put him in there with that.
They like this.
Yeah.
I can't get her to move to Florida because mommy, she like, I ain't going nowhere. My mom.
At my job. I've been at my job. Hey,
my mom.
I think it's
like my mom.
Wait, let me say this. I've been at my job. It'll be 21 years this February. So
I said, Mommy can move with us. Mommy ain't going to move with
nowhere.
us. My mom is
I got all my vacations.
I said, well, when we bought the house.
It took me years to get off. I got 4 weeks.
When we were looking for a house, he said,
personal days.
I ain't moving off the north side. I need to be close to my mom in the store in case something happens. We ain't moving to the east side. We ain't moving to the south side. We ain't moving to the west side. I said, dang, I guess I'm going to be a Manchester guy or the north sider for the rest of my life now. I'm a west side, I'm a west northerner now. What the heck? Like, yo.
Yeah, but it's just like
lay that down real quick. My mom. I'm like, holy moly. Like, mom, my dad, like, okay, it's our mom, but she can still come to Florida with us.
We ain't going nowhere.
But mommy don't want to get on the plane. And my mom just got on the plane. Let me tell you, my mom thought when the plane lands, it landed like a roller coaster. That's why she never got on the plane. I said, Mom, where did you get that from? Who told you that mess? Who said that? Who let you know that's how it was? I said, no, it comes down nice and it descends.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy. It's okay. Don't ever think that. I would have never got on an airplane thousands of feet in the air coming down like a roller coaster. See ya.
So this video is definitely going to be part 1 and part 2. This is part 2. If you're watching this is part 2. Number 1.
I had to take a small little
Plus, I don't want it
break.
to be too long. So yeah, we'll do it like that. But I don't know. If y'all like this, give it a thumbs up. If y'all want to hear more talks with us, because we've been dealing with each other since 2008. And we got married in 2012, and we are still here today through the pandemic and everything. And we're rolling stronger than ever.
Rolling!
And we just want to be inspirational. If we can help anybody,
guys,
from the beginning to the end, for us.
You're right, I'm wrong. That works every time.
No, I don't. Because I need you to tell me
why
I'm right.
It used to right.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
It used to work.
Yeah.
I would spin the hell out of she. Like, I don't feel like arguing. You're right, I'm wrong. Bye. And the one day she just stopped like, oh, I know I'm right. In my head, I'm like, that worked. Heck shit. But it don't work. You got to use it. Give me little gems out here.
Now
that ain't no secret.
It's never gonna work. Never.
It did stop working. But yo, listen. If I'm right, you right, I'm wrong, and walk away and see what happens. Don't feel like keep arguing with them because they just be wanting to go on and on and on and on and on.
Like you're doing right now. We can't even get off because you keep going on and on. The battery's about to die.
All right, well, bye.
Okay, so on that note,
later.
Watch both of these videos, part 1 and part 2. Part 1.
This is part 2.
Part 2. Get to know us. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, hit the bell to be notified.
That Mountain Dew did not wear off yet.
No, I'm fine. I'm just happy. It was a long filming day. So same shirts.
Yeah, we filmed in the same shirts. We were supposed to switch. We were supposed to go it was dress rehearsal. No. We were supposed to change out. Every single video. We
same
were supposed
shirt.
To same shirt. It's the same.
It was a hard working day today. We had to get these videos out there so we can get more subscribers, more likes, more shares, more comments.
Each video we do, we gotta change our shirt.
Subscribers, and we want to thank y'all for subscribing, for sticking with us. We hope to bring more subscribers so we can share more information and show how much we care and love each other and love y'all and thank y'all. So on that note, it has been
Sheba and the Big Guy.
Sheba and the Big Guy. Sheba and the Big Guy. It's about to die. All right, deuces, bye. Love you guys. Good night. We're done. Woo!